When I was researching this whole kind of category of beauty and anti-aging, if you'd like to call it, as I looked back at all these celebrities, and I wanted to see what happened to their teeth as part of their polishing journey. Now, Charlize Theron doesn't become Charlize Theron for Dior overnight. It's taken a glam squad and a raft of stylists and advisors to polish her up, from a South African beauty from a farm to the world's most beautiful superstar. And the same, with Tom Cruise, his commitment to straightening his teeth, brightening his teeth, that's well documented. And I looked at every single, before they were famous, photo of every single celebrity. And the one thing you notice is their teeth are fixed. Mm-hmm. And not only are they straightened, but they are, as you said, I didn't know how many shades, but seriously, at least 5 or 6 shades brighter. Yeah. And the transformative effect of brightened teeth is, to me, the same conversation as pigmentation. So a lot of men and women, when they're looking for, a quick win in anti-aging, it's actually not wrinkles that make you look older. It's discoloration of your skin pigment.
When we sort of rewinding back to the start, we had 3 key criteria that we wanted to solve from the day we started, and it's still something that we're always focused on. And that's, how do we create something that can whiten as fast as possible in just one use? How does it do it without pain or sensitivity? And how do we do it without affecting the gums? If you put PAP on your gums, there'll be no damage occurred to them, which is a huge feat in teeth whitening. As you know, if you go to a dentist, the first thing they do, they spend 20 minutes just applying a gum shield to protect the gel touching the gums. And that's simply just to protect it from burning and really peeling off. So that's been a huge feat. And that's why we're speaking with dentists, and they're really amazed by the science, the technology behind that. And it was just, how do we take that further? So we also include 2 key ingredients, one which is nanohydroxyapatite. Essentially, what your enamel is made of, I believe it's 98% of hydroxyapatite. It helps replace those minerals. Wow. And potassium citrate, which is an anti-sensitivity molecule that blocks the pores from sensitivity. So people with predisposed sensitivity can also use Hismile.
As you're getting older, gum sensitivity is a huge concern. So you want to have the brightening, but you don't want the pain. The other thing that's a huge concern is in-chair whitening is expensive. It's upwards of $500. The other thing I wanted to ask you is, what is the LED light technology that's built in? I mean, that's what everyone has seen all over Instagram. It's kind of your classic signature. What does that do in the process?
For sure. So with the oxidation method that occurs, you want to try and speed that up as fast as possible by having an energy source behind that, LED light in this case, that actually increases the speed of that reaction. So we've done in vitro tests that shows a 20% increase of the performance just from the light itself that activates that gel. So it really just helps lower the amount of time, which is why we're able to with our product whiten for only 10 minutes, as opposed to a long hour session that other products use. So it's really about speeding up that process, getting the gel to activate right when it needs to, when it's on the teeth, and get the best results in the fastest time.
And Nick, how the hell did you get all these celebrities on board? I have never seen a brand in my life that has so much organic chemistry with the biggest names in the world. What is the secret of that?
Yeah, so I think when we first started, our strategy was to get our product, speaking about our target market being between 18 to 25-year-olds when we first began, it was about getting our product in the hands of as many people as possible. One, to give feedback and to understand how people were liking this new change in the market, a peroxide-free alternative. And that went off. Like, we didn't expect social shares from that. We just got social shares. So this was before influencer marketing was a thing. No, there was no such thing. So we were just sending products out in the hope to get reviews. And those reviews led to shares. And I think the look of our product was quite unique. Yeah. And the actual effectiveness of the product was unique, without the pain, without the sensitivity, and getting those results that people were just naturally sharing and talking about the product. And that's what gave us that hyper growth in the early days. Looking to go international from that, we then thought, okay, let's get this product in the hands of some of the biggest names around the world to get their feedback on the product first and foremost. And it was something that they liked. We could string up a partnership and get them to share that to their audience.
In the category of smile care, I understand brush your teeth twice a day, floss twice a day, use a mouthwash, all of that. But for brightening, what's a smart and optimal use to first get your teeth bright and then keep your teeth bright?
Correct. And you hit it on its head. It's about those two things and matching those together. So the first thing is with the whitening kit, 1 to 2 uses.
Yep.
Depends on your appetite is all you need. And you'll generally do that once a month. So essentially with our product, you've got 3 to 6 courses. So that's 3 to 6 months that
Wow.
product itself will last.
So it's like going to have a facial for your teeth.
And that, yeah, correct. And that just gets the best result in the quickest time. And that really sets you up for success. Then you follow on. So we've got 2 additional whitening products, a whitening toothpaste containing the same ingredient. And that you'll generally do 1 to 2 a week. It's just a brush. You'll do it just before bed. And then we've also have a third product, which is a whitening mouthwash, the same PAP ingredient included. And again, 1 to 2 a week, you would also do that. And that would maintain and gradually just keep on increasing your shade. But you'll definitely get the best results you can, maintenance. And that's really where you go. And we're also working on additional products beyond that for strengthening the enamel. The more enamel you have, the better opportunity you have to get whiter teeth. And products that really complement the whitening process. How can you get that level up? That's what we're really looking for.
I know, we're always looking for the level up.
Exactly. And we're excited to be launching some cool new things.
Can I also ask you, with regards to, again, the category of smile care, how do we introduce it into our beauty routine so that it becomes part of our own personal culture of self-care? Are there any ways that, I guess a lot of people are uncomfortable with dentistry. So, is there a way of introducing it? So say, for example, you want your partner to brighten their teeth, but they're terrified of the pain, or is there a way that you kind of recommend to your friends how to incorporate Hismile into, what their normal beauty routine is?
Yeah, definitely. I think it is something that we do every day. We brush our teeth regardless if we've got a beauty regime or not. So I think it slots in nicely. I think what it comes down to is education. I think that's where people who are educated on the space, and I don't mean educated on the science, on the teeth itself, but it's educated on the ingredients and what they're doing to your teeth and why it is important to brush, why it's important to brush gently with a soft bristle brush rather than brushing aggressively with a firm bristle brush, and understanding the difference and the nuances and really caring about it, because often a lot of people brush their teeth out of just routine and habit, and you're wetting the brush, you're putting on a bit of toothpaste that you just picked up from the supermarket, you're brushing for 30 seconds max for the majority of us, and then you're going to bed or going on with your day. I don't think anyone is setting out their smile care routine in a way that matches or marries to a skincare or a hair care routine at the moment, and it comes down to education. So I think the more, and that's what we're really trying to pride ourselves on, it's working with the right professionals to get the message out there, to essentially have individuals who are passionate and understanding why it's important to look at the back of the packet of the products that you're using, why it's important to understand every ingredient that's going into your mouth and onto your teeth, and then to understand what benefit those products are having. Like Alex said, we've started with whitening, but that smile care range is building out, and we've got some really exciting products coming later in the year. And they're really specific treatments for specific concerns that we believe will take smile care to the next level and really get people to understand why they're having sensitivity issues. Often people get sensitivity and they just think it's a given. It's like, I've just wiped my teeth. Everyone says you get sensitivity from it. It's normal. It's not normal to have sensitive teeth. There's clearly an issue going on. It's about detecting that. So often dental appointments or dental checkups, the 6 monthly checkups often go missed or cancelled or left behind. And next thing you know, it's 2 years before you see a dentist. So I think it's really important to stay on top of that oral hygiene and smile care. And I think it starts with education, understanding why it's important and why we have the routine that we have and why everyone's indoctrinated us to brush our teeth. And then I think from that basic process, you can build out your routine and you'll really start to care for your teeth.
I'm going to ask you a question both of you have to answer. Which celebrities do you think have the most beautiful teeth and why?
Oh, celebrity.
You can pick a man or a woman, like, because I know just teeth, and I've said to you guys before,
Well,
I'm like obsessed with smile care.
Celebrity with an amazing smile. In these days, I think the veneers and the work that some of the cosmetic dentists do are incredible, and it's hard to tell who's got veneers and who's got natural teeth. But I know for a fact that Jennifer Lopez has all her natural teeth, and her smile's amazing at her age. So I think, yeah, she's got really, really, really nice teeth and a really nice smile.
Can you use Hismile with veneers?
So Hismile doesn't whiten veneers.
Right.
It doesn't oxidize the teeth. So the veneer, the porcelain. So
Because it's not porous, it can't whiten the veneer.
Is there anyone who shouldn't use it?
Look, always if you have problems with your teeth, so if you do have cavities, if you do have receding gums, if you do just generally have gum problems, we always recommend go to the dentist first, get confirmation from them. For us, it's just about education. How do we really go deep, get a lot of people to start talking about smile care and start making it something for people to be conscious about, not just, okay, I wake up, I get any generic toothpaste and I'm comfortable with that. How do we make it something special? How do we sort of educate people around this whole process?
I've been in the cosmetic industry for a long time, and there are only a couple of categories that I've been excited about, but I have absolutely loved meeting you guys and the conversations that we've had about being ageless and the markers that make you the most beautiful and the most vital and the most youthful. I've learned so much from you, and I'm really excited as a mother too, that smile care is going into a direction that's going to be really easy to sell to my daughter and, you know, that next generation, because I love going to the dentist and I love looking after my teeth.